Welcome everyone. This is Acid Rootz. And I want to talk about Kid Rock. So we're going to do that, and this is his Devil Without a Cause album. Now, this went 11 times platinum, so that really means 11 million people clicked an ant. 11 million people bought this album, and that's rather exceptional. It's definitely something that doesn't happen today, but this is a rather good album. I want you to know it's basically like I don't want to say a tour de force, but I do want to say that it's an experience. And it's not like a movie that has its ups and downs. It's more of something that is going to keep you going for more than a week. So just depending upon what you do. I mean, if you're gonna need more if you really are outgoing, but just depending upon what you like, it's decent for almost any situation. And Kid Rock knows that it's better to have just more than one mood, so you get some of that. And there's actually touches of country in here. I am trying to like country, but it just takes a little bit of effort. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but really this style kind of makes Kid Rock a more rugged version of Eminem. If you take the white boy in a trailer park and then you put him in like a southern state and in a cowboy hat, you basically got Kid Rock. That's all you have to do. And it's not like he's low class or anything. It just happens that, it's really kind of music that is not, up here. So, and I mean, that's really interesting. Just not every person, wants to listen to that sort of thing. So you just get a lot of music and tunes that are rowdy. So there were 6 radio songs from this album. And the thing about them is I liked 4 out of 6 of them. So, but the thing is you probably didn't hear every single one, but I do think you heard Ba with the Ba and Cowboy. So the first one was Welcome to the Party. This kind of reminds me of like early 90s rap and things like that. Something that you hear one of those cats from 1992, something that they would do. I didn't really like this song, but it doesn't slow down the record. The next song is I Am the Bull God, and this is smooth. Like I really like this. The rock sound on this song, it's nailed. Like bang right on the head. It didn't make that much noise. Like I found out that Kid Rock really didn't get off the ground until like into 1999, and that was about 5, 6, 7 months after this album came out. It came out in summer of '98, so it had lasting power. It lasted almost 2 years into the CD's life, and yeah, just that's something that's uncommon. But the next one was Ba with the Ba. It's kind of you probably heard this song. It's a rap rock song, but it works really well. I've heard this song for a while, and it's pretty smooth. Cowboy's the next song, and this one kind of made some noise, but I can't tell you how much noise it made. So you just have to, I mean, really, lots of people like the more southern style. That's what you get. And Kid Rock has kind of explored this a lot more, so there's not really a clone of this album, which is a complaint, you know. I'm not going to score it lower, but, you know, you just don't get another one of this album. You know, like he pretty much nailed this sound right on the head, and I have I haven't listened to every single album by Kid Rock, so I don't know. But it just doesn't. You know, if this is only a one-time thing, that's shitty. But so that was 4 songs. Number 5 was what was number 5? Only God Knows Why. Now this one has auto tune in it, and it's kind of it's a hit, you know. Let me see what the last song was. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was 1998 when that came out. So hearing auto tune, you know, you probably heard it on California Love, but you know, other than that, it was just really uncommon, at least as far as I knew. And the last song was Wasting Time, which is another one that I don't really like. All those 4 songs I mentioned, except for that first one, I liked. And this one, I mean, you might like it, but it just is it's calmer. And you know, when you listen to some of the more amped up rap songs, you want like clones of that song. I mean, luckily there's plenty to go around, but it would, you know, this is like complaining about the icing on the cake. Sometimes, you know, maybe the cherry. Um, so can you smoke to this? I'd say you can. I really feel as if this is a good album to smoke to, and so the Ball with the Ball, Cowboy, I Am the Bull God, Roving Gangsta, Somebody's Gotta Feel This, Fist of Rage. These are all some good songs to smoke to. Does any one of the songs that sounds like a metal song, you know, those are the ones to go for. You'll definitely have some smoking. That leads me to production. Really, you're not gonna find Kid Rock on, you know, a Timbaland beat or something like that. Um, so it really is rap rock. It's just you hear rap lyrics over rock beats, and you know the style didn't last forever, but when it did, it actually was better than expected. I'd like to see it reappear because I mean it's really not that bad of a thing. Linkin Park really did it well too, but then apparently they changed, and I don't know what happened with them. But so the unheard songs, basically I liked every song except for I Got One For Ya, Welcome to the Party, Wasting Time, and Devil Without a Cause. Every other song works. Eminem is on Fuck Off. Where You At Rock's really good. Fist of Rage is really smooth. Roving Gangsta is really good. I Am the Bull God. These are all songs that weren't radio songs that really work. And then I'd recommend, you know, Only God Knows Why, and of course, you know, Ba with the Ba. Those are some really good ones. I mean, every song that I mentioned is top notch. So when I compare this to others, I haven't really listened to any other Kid Rock album, so I can't say, but we're gonna figure that out soon. And but when we look at what came out in '98, I'm trying to think of what else there was. I don't know. I mean, I really can't think of '98 that well. you had Puff Daddy on one end, but then you had like Creed and Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit around that time. I mean, there were other things, definitely. I just don't know them. So, in the future, I'll probably recommend that, and I'll just put this in a similar package so you can find things and say, well, hey, I want another CD like this that gives me that same energy. Well, I'm going to do that. And I'll probably make a video or something like that, but that's what it is. I recommend this album quite a bit, and since I like 9 out of 13 songs, I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10. Because if it would have been 11 out of 13, I would have given it a 10. And probably if it would have been 10 out of 13, I would have given it a 10. But it is essentially just missed it. And I know that that's really kind of picky, just not liking 4 songs out of 13. But yeah, I'll give it a 9.5. I'll give it a 9.5 just because that's really, it's kind of stingy to not like everything. But, I don't know, you can't just give out free rides, but it is exceptional. So, the future, I mean, Kid Rock has dropped an album, and, you'll have to see that. Now, is this album social? That, I mean, I think it is, but really, the only thing is, it's pretty much, the only thing that's really stopping Kid Rock is his character. And it's not necessarily that it's a bad character, but, when you voice a strong opinion, it makes people have, it feels as if he really likes his southern country style, and not every person is going to say, let's buck them, I mean, let's buck some Broncos, I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, I do feel that like his character is likable, and probably, if you were to just talk to him, he'd probably infect you, but you don't get that sense because there's not really I mean, that's the thing is, I don't know. I mean, I've listened to it, but I mean, there just isn't spare songs that, I don't know. I'm just trying to say that like it's a little bit harder to get to know him because the energy is too high. Like you don't go to a bar, or you don't go to a dance club and start getting and asking questions and everything. You're there to dance, and that's kind of the thing is it's hard to, Kid Rock saying, oh yeah, well I only drink Sprite or something like that. You just don't get that idea. He does like liquor, but what does he mix his liquor with? Just things like that. But yeah, so I'll give this album a 9 social, just because I mean the quality of it's so well put together that most people are gonna like this, high end energy that's on the album. And there's even a couple numbers that kind of slow it down, like Only God Knows Why. But alright, so can it be topped? I want to say that it can, but this is really a slick rap rock album. Definitely pick this up. If you can find it, it's 16, 17 years old. So if you can find it, you'll probably find it for cheap. Don't miss out. Alright, subscribe for more fun. Give this album a 9.5 and a 9 social.